Hello, hello. How are we this morning? How is everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Hi, Panda. Happy hump day. Be lurking and working. So you must have today off then, Panda. That's great. You get to hang out with us today. We've got Maggie in the house. Hi, Maggie, and Esther and Emily. Good to see you guys. And Andy's here. Hi, Andy. How are you today? And Mandy. Oh, we've got lots of members here in the house today. This is very exciting. Win some! Yay, Panda's off today. That's exciting, Panda. So I was like just hauling my booty, trying to get Lizzie to a good stopping point. She's pretty light on the load today with school work, which is great because we're turning a lot of things in that we've done already. So I'm like, yes, Mama gets a break. Oh, Manuela, it's so good to see you here. Thanks for coming in and for subscribing. That is awesome. It's great to have you here in the hive. Hi, Callie girl. Denise, good morning. Oh, I love seeing everybody here. It makes me happy, brings me joy. So, I don't think I showed you guys. I had gone to the other Joann's on a few days ago now, actually. So hopefully my mom's not watching right now, but if she is, I'm kind of going to show her something she's going to end up getting. But I bought a box that's going to have a gift for her in it that I will be making for either Mother's Day or her birthday. Her birthday's June 4th. So, and I never remember when Mother's Day is. I know it's around-ish that time. But so whichever one comes first, probably. But she loves, her and my dad both love hummingbirds because they have feeders and, you know, everything. So look at this beautiful little, like, gifty box, you guys. I thought that was adorable. So all their, everything's on sale. So I grabbed it. And that will be what I put her gift in. And then she can just enjoy the decorative box. The inside is like a different paper lining, which I thought was also really whimsical. Hi, Sam. Good to see you. And Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah. Who else is here? Who'd I miss? Let's see. Yes, of course. I try to join you if I see you're on and I'm not in the middle of doing a bunch of things, which is often how I am. But if I'm not and I can stop, then I'll pop in. So I've been trying to catch Maggie too. I know I have never bought Joann's boxes before, but when my eye just caught this one, knowing how much they love hummingbirds, I was like, she can use this for something, you know? So I just went ahead with it. Hello, Painting with Yarn. It's good to see you. And you are a new face around here. And Helix is in the house. Loopy Knots is here. Oh my goodness. So good to see you guys. Oh, so I also bought, I'm slowly building my clover hooks. So I got a couple more lace hooks. So I got these two. One is a 1 millimeter and one is a 0.75 millimeter. So these are for doing mini gurumis, which are like using thread yarn instead of actual yarn. So takes a little dexterity. So far my hands can still make it happen, so we'll just go with it. I have so much of that thread because when I started making them, when I do that, this is kind of how both my brother and I do this. When we get excited about something, whether it's a sport, a project, you know, craft, whatever, we want to get all the things, right? So then you don't just buy one thing of yarn. You don't just buy one thing of fabric, right? You have to buy a whole bunch of them because you might want to use them for something. Who else is like that? Is it just me? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure a lot of us are like that. Ricky, so good to see you. I'm so glad you could pop in. I hope your day is going well. I hope you're feeling good. And Len is here. Hi, Len. How's it going? Does that mean you got a coffee, Len? Hope you got a coffee. I had a coffee. Now I'm trying this out. I've never had it. Alani's Cherry Twist. It does have caffeine. It's like one of those energy ones, which I probably shouldn't have, but alas, it's delightful. So there we have it. So yeah. So I did get some more fabrics. If you remember, I did a video where I kind of showed you guys this book that I recently acquired. This Rose Minuscule, Wonderful World of Rose Minuscule. And it has so many really, really cute little dolls and things that you can make. This is my daughter's favorite that she's like, she needs this in her life. I'm going to try not to show the pattern, but Olivia with all her little tiny bunnies. Aren't they cute? So yeah, so there's a whole bunch in here. And so I've just been picking up different fabrics. She makes all of the dolls themselves with a linen type fabric. And then, you know, really you can do whatever with the outfits. You could do cotton, polyester, you know, anything. So I've been buying things. And at Joann's, the remnants, when they cut a yard and there's a little left over, the remnants are half off of the whatever price it says on the sticker. So like this one says $5.99, it's actually half off of that, right? Because it's a little, they're all on sale. So this is like a brown polka dotty one I got. And then I got a gray polka dot one, which is cotton. And I got this really pretty black that has some kind of like leaves, I guess, plantage. But I thought that would make a really pretty dress. And then I got this fun one for another kind of a blouse or so. And then this could be leggings, you know, so like a nice variation, but picks up some of the colors as well. And then I got a nice pretty light blue. And again, these are all like, this was $3.88 and then half off of that. I got some pretty lemons for spring. This was $1.83, but half of that. So, you know, and I mean, when you make dolls and stuff, you don't need that much yarn, or not yarn, fabric. You don't need that much. I would have not wanted a whole yard of it, that's for sure, because when you buy a whole yard of the fabrics, it's expensive and it can add up real fast, because I did that the other day and I spent like $200 at Joann's because I couldn't buy anything less than a yard now that they're closing. So keep that in mind when you shop. It was it might be 30% off, but then you have to buy more anyway, so you're still paying a lot, you know. And the last thing I got was this, which is 55% linen and then 45% cotton. But this would make a good doll because it's got that linen in there. But I like that one too. So those were my little remnant bits that I picked up. I was very excited. It's nice and fun to kind of go through and see what little treasures you can find, you know. So anywho, that was my little haul to share. So what did I miss here? Let's see. Coworker asked me yesterday if I could micro crochet a necklace she saw on Instagram. I was like, probably not. You're like, yeah, I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Yes. Sunflower, hello. Good morning. Time to get supplies ahead of time. Yeah, when there's a sale, we run to it, right? Or we flock to it. I see a feather on one arm. What's the other tattoo? This is from a children's picture book. It's called Swatch, the Girl Who Loved Color. So you have Swatch and her little kitty cat over here. And then this is the last line in the book, which is together they made a masterpiece. And it's just about a girl who tries to tame colors and collect them in jars. And then through the story realizes that colors are not meant to be tamed. And so this scene in the story is when she's releasing the colors and they all come to her. And this was Yellowest Yellow, which she caught on the petals of a daisy. I believe it was a daisy. It's like the little, you know, the little yellow flowers that some would call weeds, but anyway, yeah. So she catches Yellowest Yellow, and then he is like the turning point of the story when she decides that colors can't be tamed, you know. It's a really pretty story. And it spoke to me, obviously, as an illustrator. So this is kind of representative of that. And then this is for the being a writer. So, yeah. Pam's in the house. Hi, Pam. How's it going? Hope your day is going well. Len's got his Folgers dark roast. You don't put anything in there, Len? Or you just drink it black? Just, you know, no sweeteners, no creams, nothing? Loopy Knots loves linen. Yes, I love linen too. So I think it's got a little bit more oomph to it, right? It's got a little more solidness. I don't know if that's probably not a word, but you know what I mean, to work with. So I think that's probably why they use it a lot for the dolls. Margaret, how's it going, Margaret? Did you finish your snow snake hat ever? Or is that a whip that has been put to the side for a while? Kim is in the house. Moonrose here. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys. If you beat up linen, it gets softer with abuse. Perfect for well-loved dolls. I could just imagine you sitting there like, you know, when you go to, they used to do this. I don't think they still do, but IKEA used to have these little areas where they would show like a robotic arm would be pushing down on like a chair, right? And it would show you that they do this so that they feel like you get them and they're well worn, you know, or something. Like they're going to be sitting there doing that with every chair that comes out of there. I always thought that was funny. You need to work through your yarn and fabric stash. Dandelions. Yeah, you know what? It probably was a dandelion in there. Now that you're saying that. I think it was because the way that she drew it, it was coming out of a crack of like between the crack on a pavement. So I think that was definitely a dandelion before it becomes the puffball. Thank you, Helix. I know it was one of those things where the guy was like there's the M is a little lighter than the rest. I kind of feel like at some point I'll probably need the text to be retouched up, but I just love it. And I added the cat. The cat wasn't there on the last page, and I added the face to look like my Maine Coon cat because in one of the spreads in the picture book, Yellowest Yellow is basically he's coming out, the color's like coming out of the flower, right? And so you see him roaring. So I used that image of the dragon sort of cat-like character roaring, and I saw Mowgli, my cat at the time. I saw him in that face, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to utilize her drawing style, and I'm going to come up with a head because I didn't want to have it cut off because it was literally like he was going through the spread of the book. So his head was completely cut off. There was no head. So I was like, creative license. So I added that, and I added her cat that comes into the book as well. Okay, the book is called Swatch, The Girl Who Loved Color, and it's by Julia Danos is the author illustrator, and she's awesome. Like she sent me an art print when I told her I got this tattoo. She sent me an art print that she signed. I have it right up here next to me, which I get to look at, and I love it. So she signed, that was back in 2017. So actually, that's probably when I got was that when I got the tattoo? No, I don't think it was that long ago. I don't know. The years just fly by, don't they? What is the saying? It's like the days are long, but the years fly by. It's so true. Don't forget the thummies. Thank you, Panda. Yes, please get those thumbs up, you guys. That way, that does help. It helps the videos. It helps the channel. Much appreciated. Panda's in the bushes, but lurking, and also just letting everybody know what they need to be doing, which is my books. Len, so the ones that I'm going to be re-releasing, so I think they can technically still be bought on Amazon. However, who they're going to be helping is not me if you buy them right now, because these are copies of the book that were under my prior publisher that are still somehow in existence and still being sold until they run out. I am going to be re-releasing the book. So they are The Tales of Whimsy is the series name. And then the first book is Wish Weaver. And the second book is The Wayward Wind. And I'm working on the third book, which will hopefully come out by the end of this year or early next year, depending on, a lot of factors. But I'm hoping that this summer, when the kids are off school, I can really just get you know, pen to paper and really get the rest of the book finished and out. But the first order business is getting those covers redesigned. That way I can at least get the first 2 books back in so that you guys can purchase if you're interested in reading them, or getting them for kiddos in your life. Then yes, that is going to be forthcoming here in the next month or 2. I'm on the second book, redraw basically. I've already done the sketch for the third, so I have to do all the inking in on that one as well. And this is all done digitally, and then we'll be good to go, you guys. So it's all very exciting stuff. So yay. Oh, Helix, are you going to buy the swatch book? You should. I will never give that book away. Like, I absolutely love that book. I love everything about it. It just gives me chills, even just the whole thought of it. You know, I think it's such a picture that's painted in that story that I love it. You still have a closet full of fabric. Many options. That's right. And Shade is in the house. Hi, Shade. Good morning. Good morning. How's school going with your kids? You put it to the side for a bit. Gotcha. Oh, good, Winsome. So your pain's all gone. You can crochet again. You're back to normal, back to your old self again. That's great to hear. And Lady Crochet, aka Manuela, is working on the chevron shawl. That sounds lovely. I can't wait to see that when you've finished with it. And Gianna's here. Hi, Gianna. Good to see you. The type of crack was imagining. Sam, you are hilarious. You're so quick-witted. You're just like, what crack are we talking about here? I just want a little clarity here. Oh my gosh. Sunflower asked if I've used the chenille yarns. What is the difference between chenille, polyester, and velour yarns? I'm a beginner to them. So I have not yet used the chenille yarns. I have some. I bought at the Dollar Tree. You can actually buy Premier, has their chenille yarns there. They are different weight. So it depends. So like, for example, Bernat Blanket is a bulky 6 weight, if I'm remembering right. Yes, it's a 6 weight. The chenille ones, if I am also remembering right, are 5 weight. So they're thicker than an acrylic, you know, or worsted. They're thicker than that, but they're not quite as thick as the Bernat. So, or the blanket yarns. And so the cord of them is a little bit thinner. It's still very, very soft though. So you're still getting that very soft feel to it. And it's almost got a little bit more of a shine to it than the blanket yarn, I would say. Personal opinion, of course. And then the velour yarns, I don't have them, never used them. I'm imagining that the thickness of the fuzziness to the cord that it is, because it's basically like if you actually get your hands on some, it feels like a little cord that has just like this plush coming out of it, right? If you can think of it, it's almost like those caterpillars, the fuzzy ones, right? So it's got this little line. It's different than yarn where, you know, a lot of times you'll have, depending on the yarn, 3 and 4 little strands that are then coiled together, right? So you've got the different plies and stuff in there. So, they're going to be different thicknesses, different bulkiness. So you're going to have to use different hooks as well with those. But I know that the chenille yarns do work up amis well, depending on what you're making with them. I don't know much about using them for anything other than amis, because like I said, I haven't. I've just used blanket yarn for those. Andy says, I love chenille yarn. It's like velvet. I know, they're so soft. They are so, so soft. Hello, Essa. How's it going? Good to see you. I like your thumbnail. It's very vibrant. Puppies. The days are long, but the years fly by fast. I fully understand this saying more now that I am a mama. Yep. Very, very true. Yep. Back, had to do some homework with my son. Doing okay. Good. Hi, Thule. Good to see you. And Kimberly's in the house. Yay. Everybody's here. Gang's all here. I love it. My girls need all these books, right? my daughter wants to, she's read the first of my books. She read it back in preschool because her teacher and I would get to talking. She found out I wrote books, got her hands on some, read them to the class. She reads it every year to her class, and her class is always looking forward to listening. And I guess they get really upset when they miss a day because they miss out on some of Whimsy's story. She's even told me that some kids, you know, they go on the playground and they pretend to be different characters, and kids have pretended to be Roland, who's the little roly-poly, which I think is so cute. This is Roland. He's in the book. Isn't he cute? That's my little Roland. I have him in a little hot air balloon. I have a couple of hot air balloons. They're from Temu. But they light up. They're solar, and they light up, and it looks like flickering flames. So I had my neighbor who could see from her window. She can see my window, and she could see him at night. She's like, please tell me your house isn't on fire. I'm like, no, they're fake solar lights. I'm like, I didn't really think about that other people might see them and get scared. Kimberly, are you working on your paper stitch markers that you make? Your rolled paper is so pretty. I still need to get my hands on some. I keep forgetting to look at your shop to see if you've dropped more, because I know you do them in drops usually. So, all right, I'm trying to catch up, you guys. Okay. Not all gone, but I'll be careful. Good. Yes. Just take care of your hands and your arms. Drop your drops, you guys. I see some of you are already doing that. Just if you have a channel and you'd like to help, you know, boost and let everybody know what your channel is, just write in the word drop and Nightbot will take care of the rest. And I do have a video up if you guys are interested as how to get Nightbot to join your lives. I have that up now so you guys can watch if you are interested in adding him to your live stream chats. So many have said it was helpful, so I am happy about that. I'm like, how should I best explain this? Okay, let's see. Husband absolutely loves his t-shirt. Yay! Hot rock cards. Not cards. Oh my gosh. Guys, my brain and my mouth at two different speeds. This is what happens. Yay! Which blanket pattern did you buy, Kimmy? Was it the Gigabyte or the... What's the other one called? It's the Celtic one. It's really pretty too. I'll have to get my hands on those when I'm ready to make them. Hello, Izzy. Gonna be lurking and crocheting. Sounds like a plan. Checking out what everybody's saying. I spent all day on Sunday baking him Black Forest cake, then paused to go to 2 birthday parties, and then decorated the cake once I got home. Oh my gosh. Multitasking at its best. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. I need to get my hands on some crochet hooks here. I need to start working on stuff, right? Lights keep flickering here because of the current storm. Oh no. Which state are you in again? You're too long time to see. I might way far back, you guys. I better jump forward here. My goodness. Hi, Abby. Good to see you, hon. Not today, just finished working. Oh, good. Okay. So you can relax now. You can relax. Just chill. Let's just chill. All right. I don't even know if I have anything near me, you guys. Do I have anything near me? Well, we'll keep reading the chat and then I'll see if I've got something. Aw. Well, hopefully being here will make you feel better, right? I can start dancing. Does that help? Oh, did you finish your elephant, by the way? That was coming out really cool. I was telling her. So Abby was saying that she doesn't know how to read the patterns. So she just kind of whips things up based on looking at pictures. And so I was like, well, you already have the making of becoming a designer. You just need to understand how to write a pattern, or not even just how to write a pattern, but how to first read it so that you can understand how they're written. Then, I mean, the whole ball game is yours, my dear, if you want to become a designer and start getting your patterns out there. Because from what I can see, you have talent in that realm. So you just have to figure out the learning portion. So I can always try to make videos on how to read a pattern if that's of interest. And, you know, patterns are written a little differently depending on the designer. So sometimes you kind of have to understand how they work and how they work up. in order to really just kind of get the general knowledge, so that depending on how the person's written it up, it's still going to make sense, if that makes sense. One reason. Fairy tale. All right. Oh, the Ireland one. Yes, that's super pretty. Back to filming, Ricky said. That's awesome. Maryland. Okay, Maggie's in Maryland. So you guys have a big storm there, huh? Working on a baby blanket for my friend who just had their third baby. Wow, baby blankets. Oh, I hit the bottom, you guys. Sweetness. Love the bird in one of your videos, Ricky. I'll have to watch later. Perfect. All right, sounds good, Sunflower. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for hanging out. Maggie, we are neighbors. Yeah, Emily's in Pennsylvania. Had a storm come through this morning. Wow. Good. I try to always push through the, because I suffer from that kind of stuff too, you guys. But I mean, I take what I call my happy pills, which is important, for some of us. And yeah, I always try to think on the bright side of things. So it's good to hang out here. Doing okay, doing 2 unit assessments with my daughter this week. So it's been hard on both of us, but it's part of the curriculum. Yeah, you got to do it, right? Yeah, how old the patterns are too changes as well. Yes, that's very true, Emily. Yeah, good point. Buying a pattern from a content creator that also had tutorials. That is also a good idea, especially, yeah, because if you buy the pattern, now you've got the written word in front of you. So that's a perfect way to learn how to do something, right? Because we all learn differently. Sometimes people learn visually. Sometimes people learn by hearing something or seeing something. Sometimes you need a combination. And especially if you want to go towards design at some point as well, having that in front of you is really a good idea. Hello, Lana. How's it going? Good to see you. That's how you're doing that? Yeah, that's the best way, definitely. Neighbor. Hello, neighbor to the north. I love that. Oh my gosh. Writing my own patterns, Esther said. That's awesome. You have medical maracas. Is that really a thing? Medical maracas? I love that. Like, is it because the sound is like helps with anxiety, or what? How does the maraca help in a medical way? I'm curious. I really want to do it. Yeah. 9th grade and homeschooled. Oh, there you go. I've never heard of medical maracas, but I do like the sounds of this. This is a good thing. There was so my husband he's a musician, so he plays guitar and he loves going to, Guitar Center and all the guitar shops and stuff. One of the guitar places had this little we called it a shaky egg. It was a little egg shaped and it has these little things inside. So it makes that sound like kind of like a maraca sound. And when our son was little, that was like he's on the spectrum, and so like different sounds, movements, different things like that, like spinning wheels, there's different things that he gravitated towards. That was like really pleasing to his ear. So we got some of these shaky eggs. We still have them. You're in 7th grade, Sarah says. Yeah. Making a dolphin Sharpie. Oh my gosh. And the fins are driving you nuts. Did you ever finish the little, the miniature floppy cat that you were making one some? I can't wait to see that. I mean, obviously, because the floppy cat is my design. Because I want to see it little. Like she showed us the little head and it was probably this big, or the body rather, the body / head. It's both the same, right? Teeny. It looked like a little bean. It was so cute. Okay. Well, have a good day, Andy. Are you going to be on tonight or when are you going to be on next? Because I usually watch Andy in the evenings. Crocheting for almost 3 years and I'm now just starting to write them. Yes, that's kind of the right timing, I think. You just kind of have to do enough patterns of others to understand how they work, and then there you go. Then you're off and running. Oh, good job, Emily. Emily won Yarn Chicken. Woohoo! You need that pin. I think it's at Joann's. It said something like I won Yarn Chicken, and it has a chicken on it. All right. Very cool. Killian, hello, my dear. How are you? And Manuela, I did not know you were from the Netherlands. That's exciting. Sorry, disappointed the other night. My phone died, and then I went to bed. Oh, you're on your lunch break right now. I know. We all have very busy lives. I get it. I get it. And Marie is in the house. Hi, Marie. Good to see you, too. A few special orders to finish for this weekend. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, no worries. You know, depending on my daughter, today we may just have the 30 more minutes. We'll see. She wants to try to get done with school early today because we have a lighter load, which I get. I would do the same thing. I would totally do the same thing. So I get it. What I'm trying to do now is figure out if I have any more projects over here that I can work on, because I thought I did, and I didn't grab anything else. Oh, I see where they are. Okay. But first I want to show you guys some things that I made these up a while ago when I was really working through the Yummy Cats, which Yummy Cats is still around, but it is going to be kind of on hold as I'm working up getting the Frizzy Bee books going. That is kind of taking my priority right now. And so for now, that's where I'm going, right? But I had made these out of clay. I still have to paint them. So this is going to be another potential stream here soon. David, hello, my friend. How are you? So you liked the Dapper Bee that you got to see me draw up the other night? The whole time I'm writing, I'm like, we're making it up, you know, as we go. And it was kind of a community effort with what we added to the Dapper Bee. But the top hat and the monocle, I believe, were both your ideas, David. So he has both. But we did do the handlebar mustache. He does have a cane. He's going to be really cute. So I'm excited. My son really wants his design to become an emoji, you guys. I was like, well, maybe we'll put it to a vote. You know, I'll put like some, next time it comes up, we need 5 more members, and then we get a new emoji. So the next time it comes up, then I'll show, we did Chaos Bee, which was a Frizzy in a tornado, which I thought would be kind of funny to make it a tornado of yarn. Wouldn't that be funny, you guys? It's like kind of a yarn barf throw, but and then exactly, yes, it was so much fun making him the little Dapper Bee. So cute. But yeah, so we did the Chaos Bee, we did the Dapper Bee, and then my son had Timmy, which he came in at one point during that live, and he drew up this little doodle, and he was like, I want everybody to have Timmy. So if it becomes an emoji, it's definitely going to be like the joke, you know, like the inside joke, like, you know who really drew that. It's not Frizzy. It was Frizzy's son. It's Jamesy B. He drew Timmy. It's so funny. It's a character. I think he said it's some character that you see in different versions of it. I was confused as he was telling me where he got this thing from. I'd never seen it before in my life, but so I don't think he 100% designed it, but yeah, it was so funny. Margaret, I know. That was so late, you guys. I was up. I popped in. It was about 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So for those on the East Coast, 11? Yeah, it was late. But we had probably, I don't know, I think anywhere from like 12 to 18 people hanging out, which was pretty good. So, oh, thank you, Angela. Oh, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's lovely. The evergreen trees. That's right, because I live in the evergreen state. I sure do. And hello, Shy. How's it going, my dear? Sorry, I was kind of in and out of your live yesterday. Was driving. Happy Mail went out in the post office to the post office. I had to send Kim the yarn that I got for her. Sent her some other skeins that I thought she would like, or I know she's gonna like, because she's already mentioned liking this yarn. So okay. All right, so what am I missing here? So Abby says I'll be live tomorrow if the wind calms down. There was one live I couldn't hear you because the wind was just so roaring where you were. I could not hear a word you were saying. I was like, oh, that sucks. Because I want to hear you. Like, the wind is cool, but yeah, definitely wanted to hear what you were saying. Done with the live, I looked like I was in a tornado. My hair was crazy. So that the chaos bee would have been perfect. Oh my gosh, I could just picture it. That would have totally been the one you should have put in the chat, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny. You're good, but tired. Aw. I know you're probably just getting back in the groove since you got to go to the Fiber Fest this last weekend, which is awesome. I wish we had Fiber Fest. We have sheep around here. You'd think we'd have Fiber Fest. Maybe we do, and I don't know about them. Nobody tells me anything about these Fiber Fests. Oh, thank you, Sunita. In the hive, hooking away. Good to see you, my dear. Good to see you. I stayed up till 4 a.m. that night. Oh my gosh. I will not mix coffee and energy drinks ever again at dinner time. Famous last words, Lippy Nuts. Never again. Oh my gosh. You're once again behind on everything. Oh, I feel that. Yeah, I know. My father-in-law asked me the other night. He was like, so how's the business coming? And I'm like, it's coming. I mean, like, we're doing really well. We've got, like, members are awesome. I think we're at like 35 members or so, 35 or 36. I think it must be 35 because it says we need 5 more and then we get the next emoji. So it must be 35. But yeah, so, that's doing really well. But a lot of this stuff is kind of a slow movement. So it's hard to really be like, yeah, I have all these things, especially with homeschooling now. It's like that put a little slight pushback in the plans on timing, but not on the plans themselves. So first Sheep and Wool Fest last year in Maryland, made a whole video on it, even met an Instagram friend. How cool is that? I love that. It's such a small world, isn't it? Oh, Ganny Joe is in the house. Hello, Ganny Joe. What are you working on? Usually when you come on, so Ganny Joe comes on Thursday evenings after D, right? Am I getting that right? I think. Thursday evenings after D comes on. D's Creative Hands. I love D. It is a longer name and my brain does not function halfway on a good day. But anyways, usually that's right around, like, for me, that's, I think, 7-ish, I want to say. I'm so happy you're here, Ganny Joe. I think it's like 7-ish, 6 or 7-ish my time. Maybe it's 6 p.m. So we're usually having dinner. So that's why if I can't catch it live, I try to catch the replay. So what made me start homeschool? It's just with my daughter, and we're kind of testing it out. She was having some bullying happening at school, and she was having a really hard time with her teacher. Her teacher's way of teaching is to yell at the students, and that causes her a lot of anxiety. And so that was hard. And then the other students talking and, when they're trying to do their work and things, was really distracting to her. So during choice time, she was having to catch up on the schoolwork that she didn't get done because she couldn't focus. And so there was a whole kind of slew of things happening at once. And so it was becoming a struggle. And it was actually putting putting out there, manifesting in a physical form. So every Sunday she was like not feeling well. And then every Monday she was literally not feeling well. It was causing stomach issues. There was a whole bunch of things going on like that. Yeah. So we finally just decided, you know what? There's only one semester left of the year. Let's just pull her. They actually in our school district have an online curriculum. So it's a different school, but it is completely online. So she has a teacher and all that, but I am her learning coach, which basically means I have to help her with all of it, but it's okay. Like we're getting through it. She's loving school now. She does not miss it at all. And she has so many friends here in the neighborhood that the minute the kids get home from school, she is like ready to go and they go and play. And so I'm not worried about her social aspects of things. I think she's doing fabulous, you know, so I'm not worried about that. My only thing is, do I continue is kind of where I'm at. Do I continue after the end of this year for her next year? And at what point does she go back to public or not? Yeah, that's kind of where we're at with it. But yes, you guys, Lana is the first member to upgrade to my Frizzy's Royal Court, which is the newest tier of my memberships, you guys. I just got that started last night. It got approved. So it is available, and so far the biggest difference is, well, two. One, it's obviously you're supporting me more. That's a huge difference for me, but for you guys, the biggest difference is through Discord. We've got our private room that we can chat in. So obviously it's not probably going to have as many members in it. So we have it's a tighter knit little, little secret exclusive chat room kind of thing. There's also a voice chat one as well. So we can do things like a Zoom through Discord. So we can do at least 2 or more per month where we're just basically getting together and hanging out. Very casual, not recorded, off the books, just hanging out, doing our crafting whenever, we have some time. And then I'm also looking for ideas for additional perks that I will be adding as we go. So I know I want to do something similar. I've seen it done on other channels with giveaways with, where you get a certain amount of names in the hat, depending on what tier of membership you're in. I've seen that done several times. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, we're just slowly easing things out, So I wanted to get it going just in case anybody wanted to upgrade. And then, yeah, so it's there. And Lana's a member now. Right, Lana? But yes, I did post about it in posts, and I have a little logo for that one. So I put that in there for you guys. So if you're interested. Otherwise, we also have Frizzy Friends and Inner Hive, and I love you guys just as much. So yes, best group ever. Join the hive. Do it. Callie says. Oh, Callie, you're so funny. She says the other day when I went live so late, and then she was like, dang it, the one night I decided to go to bed early. The one night. And Mandy's been a member for 2 months. She's in my Inner Hive. Thank you so much, Mandy. Yes, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and it has been so nice to get to know you guys even more. Obviously there's only so much we can do here on the live chatting and such, so it's been nice to get to know you guys better. Remember when Lizzie wanted to give away like everything, right, David? Oh yeah, I remember that. We joke about it now. It's become this funny thing where it's like she would have started giving away like the clothes on our backs and stuff because she sees all these fun things and she just loves that whole aspect of giving things away. What else can we give away, Mom? What tchotchkes of yours can we give? How about this plushie? How about this one? Thank you, Shy. Thank you for being a member for a month, my friend. Yes. Lizzie's dangerous. Yes. And she's here now all the time. So when she catches wind of giveaways, she's like, what? She's got like the dog sense ear hearing. Giveaway? Did somebody say giveaway? Oh my gosh. And when I went to school. Oh, good. Yeah. So you were homeschooled, and when you went to school, you were great either way. So the Discord is for members that I have. And so regardless of what tier you join, we have a Discord. The Royal tier is the newest one, has a private Discord as well. So Discord allows you to have multiple rooms. And then, so it's like different chats for different things, if you will. But this one is just for the Royal Hive. You guys have your own room. So whoever is in that tier will be able to chat amongst, yourselves as well. I can come in and then we can chat together. So those are all there. So they're there. You may not see them if you're in the other memberships, because it's like a private channel, but it is there. So if you do upgrade, you will then have access for it. So how can I upgrade my membership on a computer? If you're on a computer, where you have the join button, there should be a button. If it doesn't, it wouldn't say join because you've already joined. So it would say something like your subscription or something like that. If you click it, it should show you what your perks are. And then from there, you can upgrade if you want to be in that one. Yay! I'm glad you're enjoying being here, Manuela. Click on See Perks and then click Upgrade. Yes, that's how we do it here. I know, I was just telling Lana, I wish that they had a way, and if you guys know, if there is a way, please tell me, but I don't think there is. I was trying to figure out if YouTube had a way that you could actually, like, you have your badges next to your name that says you're a member. That badge changes based on how many months you've been a member. We were trying to figure out if there was a way to change it based on your tier. I don't think there is. I thought that would be a cool add-on that they could do. Just that way you could, like, I don't know, or maybe you could change the color of the text of your name. Like you get the green coat, maybe, I don't know, you get a different color. Like in Discord, I'm changing the color. So the royal tier is like this royal purple color. So I don't know, just fun things like that, I think make things interesting. No worries, Julie. I am happy to just, I'm happy to have you however you come. That's all I'm saying. Whether you're a member or not a member, it's okay. You're here and I love hanging out with you. So, and thank you for being here. And don't forget the thumbs. The Khan Academy. Yeah. Accepted for your high school diploma. Very true. Yeah. That's very true. I have all the grades. Yeah. Royal Bee would be cool too. That's right. That's right. You get to wear a little crown. My hive has more than one in a crown. Making skate covers. You're making skate covers, Julie? That is cool. Like for when you're transporting them around, those kind of things. That's really neat. I love you. You all too. Yay! Yes, and dropping your drops. Exactly. Okay, back to what I was going to show you because I reached the bottom. So I made these out of clay. I don't think I've showed them to you guys. I started painting them a while back, but most of them are not painted. They were going to be keychains. Now I'm starting to think, should I make them keychains or should they be potentially some earrings, or the things you hang in the window? Yeah, so I'm still in the thought stage. Originally, they were going to be keychains. And again, I'm still working them up, so they haven't had any shading or nothing done to them. I've just started. But this is Star. She's the black cat, based off of the licorice ice cream. She's black, so it's hard to see. And it's really hard to see her face because it's black. She will have shading so you can see her face. But she's sitting on a book, you guys, because she loves to read. So she's sitting on a book. So she's got the little loops, and from her will hang additional charms, right? So that's what those little bottom loops are if they have one. I've got Nanner. Nanner is the banana split cat. So again, these are still being painted, but these are all hand sculpted out of clay, air dry clay. And he's got his little cherry on his head. And then I've got a couple of, I think it's just 2 right now. I've got a couple of my birthday cake ice cream cat, which is Sprinkle. So you can kind of see Patty, the party hat on her head. Kind of see the faces too. Obviously, I would be making those darker so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, Candy Joe, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So yeah, this is Sprinkle. And then we have, these ones will be Piper, the peppermint cat. So you can see the tail is like a peppermint, like a candy cane. So they're just the basic face, right? It's all in how I'm going to paint them so you can see bigger differences, right? So that's those. And then I have other cats that are also cats. So we've got like your cookie dough cat, which is dough, but you're not going to be able to tell because they just look like a cat, right? They don't have any extras on them. They will show up more when I paint them. So I have several of those. And then for Piper, my peppermint cat, I have little peppermint pals, right? So she had Holly, her peppermint pal. So that's what these little guys are. So these were what was going to be hanging from her, the little charms, but they could make really cute little earrings too. I'm just saying. And then I have little gummy worms that I'm going to paint as well. These are going to be from Sprinkle. And they will have chains hanging down so they'll look like balloons. So they'll be painted like little balloons. And then I've made a whole mess ton of these. They're gummy worms, but they're actually, so they're going to sit down like that. And they're like a pen rest or a paintbrush rest or something like that. So they all need to be painted. They all need to be resined and sealed so that they will be finalized and finished. So that's a project I have to do, you guys, as well. So one of these days, perhaps I will go on live. Haven't decided if it's members or not, but yes. Oh, and I also have bananas because, you know, banana split. We got that. And I made spoons. I made a couple spoons. However, I found really cute little spoon charms. So I think I'm probably going to go with the spoon charms in the long run. But I have a couple that I had made. So I just wanted to share those with you guys because it was fun. Fun little thing. All right, what did I miss? Let's see. Yummy cat earrings. Yes, yummy cat earrings. Well, and then I was talking to you guys about the 4D print or 4-in-1 printer that I want to do. These kind of earrings is like what I can make because these are wood. You see the back? These are wood, but it's painted wood. So I could make my characters on earrings like this, which I think is really cool. So that's one of the things I want to make on the machine that I would eventually get. I meant to ask at Joann's. They have one. It goes for like $1,200 or something like that. But I was wondering do you get a discount? It didn't have a sign, like a 20 or 30% off sign. I was just curious, like, can I get a deal? Yeah, it would be a good art project for Lizzie. They are, yes. So to get them all the same size, I start with a cutout of a circle and then I roll them into the ball shape. And then I go from there and create the different, you know, impressions, ears, all that kind of stuff. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Just over at my mom's, helping take care of her while my dad's away. Aw, that sounds good. Spend some quality time with mama. Let's see. Cute. With the really small ones, you could make them into really cute stitch markers. That's also a very good idea, and perhaps that's what we should go with. Why didn't I think of that? I don't know what I was thinking earrings, but I think that might actually be a better idea, especially for our demographic, right? We could definitely do stitch markers. And I bought the ones, I don't know what you guys like better, but I bought the closures that kind of has one that opens like this and then closes. versus they have other ones that are like this. So I don't know which would be preferred. This one that has the little, like, that little thing on the back that you push and it opens it up like a mouth, right? So that's one of the ones I have. And then I also have this other one that, like I said, it kind of goes like that and then it just opens and has a hinge that closes. So I don't have any pattern books yet. I have ideas and designs I've started for pattern books that I want to have come out in the future. I have patterns for sale on my Etsy store. And they will also be for sale when I get my Frizzy shop going. So, yes. Hi, sweet.
Hello. Hi.
Crab claw clasp. Is that the one you like better? The crab claw clasp? Yeah. How's it going, dear?
Good.
Yeah? Did you have your lunch? Or did you just eat a Reese's peanut butter cup? You can go eat your lunch. Gianna says, hi, Lizzie. And Panda says, hey, little mama. First, fist bumps. You gotta do fist bump. She got her nails done yesterday. She was very adamant for her birthday. She wanted to get professional nails done, and she had a picture in mind, and we found a salon that could do them.
You want to see my nails?
You want to see her nails? They're pretty cool. Her theme for her birthday, yeah, Thule says, Lizzie heard giveaway. What? Giveaway what? We joke that you really like to give things away, right? Don't you remember the last giveaway?
Oh, yeah.
What else can we give away, Mom? It's not a late. You're not late, Panda. Her birthday's not till the 11th.
You guys want to see my nails?
Yeah, they want to see your nails, yeah. Yeah, they really want to see your nails. Okay. Like, the person actually had to... Here, let me move over. Watch your toes. So you can actually go and show them proper. So they actually have to paint them properly to... So they're orange slices.
Same with the other one.
And then, and yeah. Aren't those cool? She had a picture of a set that she really liked, and she said, I want these specifically. They're textured, too. I don't know if you can tell, but they're textured, so they actually put stuff on them to make them have, you know how an orange slice has, like, the meaty part has a bump to it? Hers has the bump on it. It's pretty cool. They're very fancy. You've got fancy nails.
Oh, you gotta go down to the chat.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at this one because it's at the bottom. Panda says, you go, girl. Margaret, how cool, Lizzie? They remind you of a song, Winsome? And Merlin's coming to join the party. We're having a party today, apparently.
Yay!
Panda says Slay Queen. Oh, she likes that. That's like one of the cool words nowadays. Slay. I still need to get... Mama G has a really cool fan that says Slay, and she starts off a lot of times in her live. She'll fan it out, and it has a big sleigh on it.
Where's
like
your
that.
sleigh fan?
I don't have one. I don't know where she got it from. They are grown woman nails. Yes, they are, Callie. Yeah, they are. They take a long time too, but she keeps buying the ones that the press on, ones that you do from Target or whatever. They pop off like within an hour or less, and so
that's why I got these ones.
Yours lasts for 2 weeks, Jade, when you do those? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's picking at them or if she's not doing them right.
Bro, Mom, you've seen me. I run around a lot, and whenever I'm on my VR, they're just like dope.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is like a hot mess around here. Look at this. Look at this. Now Merlin's joining in. What the hey?
What the?
You guys can't even see me anymore. I'm not even here. She's done done the glue-on nails, though, and they don't work for her. I don't know what we're doing wrong. We must be doing something wrong because, you know, you spend
Maya makes them
$8 to $10 or whatever for the box, and then they don't, like, they're already popping off right after she's put them on.
Well, and your hair is tangled.
Let's see. They're acrylic, yeah. So they're not great for your nails, and I know that.
I love you.
Who doesn't
Oh my
love a
God,
party,
Mom, look
right?
at Merlin.
Shy, I'm telling you, Cheddar and Merlin would be best friends. Her cat Cheddar is always, he's a screen hog, and so is Merlin.
Say that I'm Cheddar.
Yeah, you're Cheddar.
Hello.
Yeah, he right up to the camera. Cat therapy, just when I needed the most.
There's someone right behind the
Exactly.
camera. And they're big. Like,
oh, see, he just knocked over like everything that I had. All my tchotchkes that were set up all nice and neat. Dumped them right on into the cat bed. Thanks, Merlin. Good job. Oh, you do the gel nails? Gotcha.
The gel nails? I have some, but.
Oh, are they on Amazon? Probably. You know, it's funny. I see these things and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I wonder where she got that from. They're probably all bought on Amazon, to be honest.
All the what?
The sleigh fan. Oh, Lizzie's going to try to...
Put it back.
She's going to try to set it all back up again.
Probably get knocked down again. But.
Arthur knocks things over with his belly that hangs down. He's you know, got that like pooch belly that hangs down.
Chunky.
Okay, Esther, have a wonderful rest of your day. We're going to be heading off here pretty soon because
Mr. Merlin.
Well,
we got to get back.
It's becoming a hot mess around here and I'm like, I am so overheated right now. I need to put my hair up. Aha! I got hair tie. Woohoo! I should always have a hair tie. Like, can you probably can see. It looks like I just worked out. I'm like, what the heck's wrong?
It looks like I just worked out, man.
Turning 40, that's what's wrong.
No, it looks like I just worked out.
I love Impress nails. Oh, those are the ones that I use. You need to file.
My friend on VR, he wanted to subscribe to you, so I told him you're.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Wonder if he crochets.
No, he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Probably doesn't.
Hold them down for like 5 minutes per finger? She's not going to sit there that long. There's 10 fingers. That's like an hour almost. If I'm doing my maths right.
Wait,
oh
5,
goodness.
10, 15, 20, 25,
She's going to count.
40, 45, 50 minutes.
It's 50 minutes. That's all. An hour is 60 minutes. Oh, yeah, we're almost there. Almost there. Oh, do you do that? Do you rough up the nail before you put the glue on? Sometimes? Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest step that she's missing is roughing it up.
Sometimes, most of the time.
She's probably putting it on a finger that's got like peanut butter on there.
Who?
You.
I don't put peanut butter on my fingers.
Well, maybe slime. There's something, right? And then it's just like, bing, just like flings right off. Bing.
No.
There goes another one.
No,
it's like,
that's not it.
Right there.
I'm a Minky.
Marie. Yes, Marie is in that. I kept telling her, Marie, that she needs to subscribe to you because she loves Tokaboka that you play. She plays a lot too. And ow, you're like right on my ponytail. She noticed that the characters can move differently now, right? On Toka.
Uh-huh.
So.
Like, it actually has like animations.
Animations, yeah. That just started. She says, how are you?
Good.
You want to get back to your school? That's a loaded question, Mom. Want is a very, not the right word. Hi, Emily. Impress has some great nails that work for my girls. Wipe with rubbing alcohol. Buff the shine off. Ow, Lizzie, you're hurting my ears, honey.
I hit my
Rub
knee.
down with alcohol again and hold for 30 seconds.
Well, I hit my knee.
Can't do press on nails because if I rub my fingers through my hair gets under my nails and they pop off. Oh no, that sucks. Let's see. Okay. Can you go? You are so vain. You're so vain.
What's that mean?
You like to look at yourself in the mirror. That's what that means. Why don't you go eat your lunch really quick, okay? And then come back and we'll start school. Okay?
No.
Your lunch is downstairs.
I don't want to start school. Okay, what?
Oh my goodness.
Goodbye.
You're silly.
Wait, I can't get up. Ugh.
Are you stuck? You got it?
Okay, good.
Okay. All
I
right.
was stuck for a second there.
Yeah, you're all right.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
She's gonna go have her lunch. So we have a little bit more time together, and then I'll have to pop off because then we need to get back to school. Yeah, I think it's her prep job is not so good. Yeah, not so good. I'm sure she's rushing through and she's just like, it's not working, Mom. Like, yeah. Okay, so I did have a project. I have another. It's in my. Yes, I do need this all this yarn bag. So I will get my project out. I'm going to work on Shy's Hexicardy wrap because it's easy enough to work on and I can keep up with the chat. So that's always a good thing. If I can find the end. Oh, where's the end? There it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got my project. What are you guys doing? What are you working on? Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day, Abby. I will see you next time. Good to hang out with you. She's got a lot of energy, Gianna. Yes, she does. Yeah, she keeps me on my toes. For sure. Yeah. The days are never boring. Let's put it that way. We are constantly doing stuff. She's not, I think that she struggles with like focus. That seems to be a big struggle for her. So I think that overcoming that is going to be the toughest thing. So, you know, like when she has things read to her or I read things to her or whatever, she just retaining the information, you know, then she has questions asked about it. And I'm like, oh, do you remember this? Do you remember this? No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. And I'm like, were you listening? Shy also needs to work on her Hexie wrap. Shy, you should get it out. And then you and I are working on ours together. You just finished a bunny in overalls now to do a hippo. How cute. Is it from a book or where are you getting the pattern designs from? Crochet version of the Hello Kitty scarf. I'm telling you, Goody Tama. We've got to do a Goody Tama chart. The lazy egg. One of my favorites. She's coming back. Dun, dun, dun. She's coming back. Help. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we'll get the rest of our studies done, and I'm working on the second book art, and I messed up on the second book art. So what I was doing was I had a character flying in the air named Flit, which is all good and fine, except for the fact that Flit is flying in the air in the first book, not the second book. That's what you call a brain moment right there. So when I was showing off the second book cover that I guess I hadn't been paying attention, I hadn't looked at it. And so when I was showing off the second book and drawing the other night and I looked at it, I was like, oh, yeah, he wasn't in that book. And I started thinking about it. So instead of Flit that's getting pulled by the wind, because really it's just it's an image that doesn't necessarily have to be something specific in the book, but it is the idea that the wind can carry things, right? And so it's going to be taking Roland, which is what he's doing in the second book cover. It's got Roland very small. Roland is like up there with the leaf. He's like hanging on for dear life. So that's kind of the most important thing that you're getting from the cover. And so I've switched them out and it's looking really cute. I'm excited about it. It's looking good. I'll add Goody Tama for sure. Sweet. Emily's pattern testing on Ribbler. Cool beans. I had just finished my shrimpy. I'm so happy. You finished the dolphin one that was giving you problems. The fins were giving you problems. What's on your hook next then, since you finished that one? So we need to come up with other frizzies for me to draw too for the other emojis. The chaos one was new. I hadn't even thought of that one. So we did that, and then we did the dapper one. But we got to come up with some other ones. So I wrote them down. I know we've thought about it before, so there's been some other times that we've brainstormed. So I'll have to look for my notes, see if I can find them. Back to working on my diamond painting. Nice. Those are fun, nice and relaxing. A bag and then the floppy cat. Oh, you've got them in order. I gotcha. I finished a vintage 46-year-old kit for my next video. Wow. Did it work up well? Was the project written up well? You know what I mean? Hi, Sonia. Good to see you. Still taking it slow. Don't want to overwork my hands again. Yeah, definitely a good idea. Don't want to let it get to that point. If they start hurting, just ease off for a bit. Take some rest, you know, then dive in again and see what happens. Just kind of keep going back and forth with it, right? Yeah. So I've got that. I do want to get started on trying to make some of these fun little dolls. And I have both that one book I showed you, and I have a magazine that I bought that's got felt animals on it. And really cute designs. I was looking through it last night when I took her to get her nails done. And it was such cute stuff. Even their little pin cushion has like embroidery details on there. And it's just so cute. But I don't know what my felt supply looks like, so I got to double check. I think I've got a good supply of colors, but I might need to get some more, which is always dangerous. Every time I'm trying to go to Joann's, I buy too many things. Send me their pattern to test. I've always wanted to do that. Oh, you've never tested a pattern, Callie? Yes, testing is fun. Especially when you find something and then you get to be the one that says, ooh, I found an issue. Hey, let me tell you about it. Fix this line on this, this part of the pattern. Pattern was a little weird. Creation came out very weird. Yarn was like twine, and the stuffing I can't even describe. It was fun. Hey, yeah. Wait, so it was a kit, so it came with all these things. Were they falling apart, though? Wait, what year did you say that it's from? Let me see. I have to go back and see what you said on the vintage 46-year-old kit. Because, I mean, like fabrics and yarn and all those things, right? They deteriorate over time, especially depending on where you put them. Like, are they climate controlled where they've been living the last 46 years? Probably not. You love pattern testing, but writing them is the issue. Doing stretching exercises for your hands too, that helps a lot. You should do them every couple of hours. Yeah, definitely. Yep, if you are crocheting for long lengths of time, definitely need to be doing those stretches. It's just like when you sit all day, right? They say get up every so often here and do some stretching, move around. Yeah, I haven't pattern tested in a long time. I see pattern tests come in. I've put my name in for a few of them, but I haven't actually gotten any of them, which is probably a good thing because I've got too many things going on. So, you know, but there was like one Shy sent me recently that was like a really cute bee and would have been fun to test the pattern for, but I was just like, I didn't end up getting it anyway, which was fine. I don't need more things to do. Lana needs help with the reading of them. Yeah. It's rare that I don't find a typo or a miscount somewhere. There have been a couple that I had to completely rewrite. I always feel bad writing back about those. Yeah, when they're that bad. Well, it's like, yeah, with that Harry Potter one, there would have been a lot of back and forth if I had been the person that had edited that book, because there's a lot of issues there. So definitely, you're like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys have a lot of issues here. Let me tell you all about them. Are you taking off, Winsome? Got to go eat dinner because it's already 9 p.m. and I still haven't eaten. Oh my goodness. Well, enjoy your dinner, and it was lovely having you in the chat. Thanks for popping by. You should not feel bad, Emily. You are testing for just that reason. Exactly. They are happy when you find the issues. If I find an issue from a pattern and it's already been put out into the world, I'll still tell the person, especially if it's one that's a big issue. If it's just like something minor that most would catch, or, you know, it doesn't really affect how it looks, I might not say, but most of the time, if it's like a crucial part, I'm going to let them know, you know, because people can edit their pattern. Like when they're selling them on Etsy, they can make the change, re-upload the new file, and then whoever buys it from here on out will get the new updated file. So it makes sense to let them know, even if it's already published. Well, I am going to be heading out because I need to eat lunch before we start school too again. But it's been lovely hanging out with you guys. I will be back on again tomorrow, same time, 11 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, I hope you guys will come back and hang out again for another hour or so, maybe an hour and a half, depending on our workload tomorrow. That's kind of where we're going to base our times together off of, is do we have a lot of work to do today or not? So, yes, I hope you guys have an amazing evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.